What's up, guys? Welcome to another day in Cape Coast. Today I am going to take you in a very important place here in Cape Coast, because back in the days this city used to be a slave trade. So right now I am going to take you to the castle of Cape Coast, and the video of today will be full of history. So I am now heading to the castle, and I think I am also going to take a tour guide, because there is definitely a lot of stuff to share.
My name is Justice William Aqua. I am a native of Cape Coast. I work with Ghana Museums and Monument Board, and my position here within Cape Coast Castle is I am a museums education officer. So I'm more of a museum educator. I tell the history here, what happened in Cape Coast Castle in relation to the transatlantic slave trafficking colonization. So that is one of my main duties here as a museums educator. So this is Cape Coast Castle. This building dates back to the 17th century. It was built 1665 by the British. Historically, this land changed hands severally among the Europeans. The Portuguese were the first Europeans to occupy this space. That was around 1555. The Portuguese did not construct any permanent structure. They only built a small wooden lodge. They called this area Cabo Corso. Cabo Corso is Portuguese. English, it means short cape. So this town had its European name as a result of the nature of the coast. Because short capes, Cabo Corso means short cape. And when the English took over, they called it Cape Coast. So the actual name for this town is Ogwa. And the people here are Fantis. So yeah, 1555, Portugal occupied this space, but Portugal abandoned this space to Sweden. 1653, the Swedish built a fort right here and named Carolusberg. But later, Denmark fought Sweden and took it. Holland fought Denmark. England fought Holland. 1664, the English also attacked the Dutch and took over from them. So unfortunately, the English lived here, or the British lived here from 1664 to 1957. So on 6th March 1957, we had independence. So it is just about 67 years since the British left this place. Again, when we talk about castles and forts along the coast of West Africa, the estimation was about 50. And out of that 50, Ghana had about 40 of them. So Ghana had over 80% of the fort and castles the Europeans constructed along the coast of Ghana, of West Africa. So you wonder why Ghana had 80%. Ghana had that much as a result of gold. Gold attracted the Europeans to West Africa. Let me take you back to the 14th century. An empire existed. The name was the Mali Empire. So when I talk about the Mali Empire, I'm talking about present-day Mali, Mauritania, Niger, Senegal, and some part of Nigeria. They had an emperor by the name Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa was a devout Muslim, and every devout Muslim would have to travel to Mecca on a pilgrimage. It is recorded that when Mansa Musa traveled from Mali to Mecca, wherever he passed, he devalued the price of gold. This is a fact. He got to Egypt. He dashed or gave out so much gold that he devalued the price of gold in Egypt for about 12 years. So this news about Mansa Musa's wealth in gold spread all over. So the Europeans were fully convinced that there was so much gold south of the Sahara. So 1471, the Portuguese arrived 12 kilometers west from here at a town we call Anomansa Chrome. Now, the Portuguese had so much gold that they called that area La Mina. Well, Mina, meaning the gold mine. 1482, Portugal constructed the first European structure in sub-Saharan Africa by name St. George's Castle or Elmina Castle. So with time, Ghana's coast was flooded with forts and castles. But today, talking about Cape Coast Castle, the British did not construct this as a result of the gold trade. This was constructed as a result of the transatlantic slave trade, or as a result of the transatlantic slave trafficking. And also bear in mind that this building was from 1665 onwards, this building was the headquarters for British slave trafficking activities on the continent of Africa. Now, the British had a well-defined destination for the Africans they trafficked. The destinations were the British West Indies, the British Caribbeans, the British Virgin Islands. A few ended up in Central and South America like Belize and Guyana. Some majority also ended up in North America, today's United States of America. So when we talk about the US, there were 4 main entry points into the US right from the dungeons here in Cape Coast Castle. The first destination was Jamestown, Virginia. That's in North America. Jamestown, Virginia, Charleston, South Carolina, Savannah, Atlanta, Georgia, and Maryland. The British used this place as a slave trafficking depot for almost 200 years. 1807, the English passed a law in their parliament abolishing the slave trafficking. 1808, that law took effect here. So from 1808 onwards, you could not traffic Africans through this building. Later, colonization started. And when colonization started in Ghana, Cape Coast Castle served as the seat of government. And Cape Coast also served as Ghana's first capital city. But on 19th March 1877, the British removed the capital from Cape Coast to Accra. But Cape Coast Castle during the colonial era still remained as one of the political offices for the British. Today, we are using Cape Coast Castle as a museum, and this place is also a World Heritage Site. Here we educate people about the transatlantic slave trafficking. You know, we need to draw lessons from the past so that, you know, we can make amends and make the future a pleasant one. So this place is open to everyone. So today, it's a museum.
Guys, I just met Max.
Yeah, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, sorry. So Emmanuel is giving me an extra tour.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, thank you so much.
Yes, I will show you. It's documented about the course.
So what is this place, Emmanuel?
This place is if you're from other country, from other side, you want to build a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, here is an office.
Okay.
The plan of my combination of the plan of the Cape Coast.
To build a house.
You build a house. So if you come, you bring your plan.
Yeah.
The house plan. They'll make the map for you.
Yeah.
After you go to outside to build your house.
Oh wow. Okay. So you said I come back during the evening, yeah?
Yeah. So this is a museum books. This is your Ghana museum books. 1957.
Yes.
This is the books. You see how the gods will be there.
Yeah.
Worship.
Shut down.
Yeah.
Okay.
All them is a gods. There's a snake.
It's like a museum, yeah?
Yeah, it's a monk of the museum. It's a museum books.
Okay.
If you want it, maybe evening time, give them 1 hour.
What time, evening time?
Even like 5 to 6 o'clock.